Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Welcome to this new video. Some of you already know that I'm planning to refute Robert Spencer's silly book, Did Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam exist? However, don't get confused, this video has nothing to do with the series I'm planning to do in response to Robert's book. This has to do with Robert Spencer's new book, which is coming in November. It's called The Critical Quran. I don't know what the book says, so I cannot respond to the book. What I know is how Robert Spencer described his book. He told his followers some information about this book in order to encourage them to buy it. Let's read some of Robert Spencer's tweets. You will be happy to know that this Quran also contains abundant proof that the Quran was not really preserved, as there are multiple textual variants in different manuscripts. This is the first Quran ever to take notice of variant readings of the text. Yes, a great deal, nothing against that book, but this one is the first Quran ever to provide information about variant readings, which Islamic apologists deny even exist. So it's clear from these two tweets that Robert Spencer is telling his followers to buy the book because it's the first Quran which provides information about the variant readings. And if anyone wants to argue that I took his words out of context, let's listen to this.
Look forward to Robert's book in November on the Critical Quran.
That one's available now for pre-order.
It's on pre-order. So what I usually do, Robert, is I usually show people, like, here's a copy of the Greek New Testament, and you'll notice that in the Greek New Testament you've got something called the apparatus down here, and what it does is it points out variant readings and so forth. And we also have it in the Hebrew Bible as well. So Christians and Jews have never shied away from the fact that we acknowledge textual variants in our scriptures. That has been known since time immemorial. But as you know, Robert, there is no official Quran today published by Saudi Arabia or any Islamic university in Cairo, Al-Azhar, that has a critical apparatus. But
this is the very first
commentary,
one.
I think, is the first one.
Yes,
yeah.
This Critical Quran is going to be the very first ever Quran to have variant readings marked.
Right.
This Critical Quran, which is Robert's coming book, is gonna be the first ever Quran to have variant readings marked. These are Robert Spencer's words. Usually when someone accuses Robert Spencer of lying, he keeps saying, "Oh, Muslims just like to call me names without providing any evidences." Now I am calling you a liar, and I will provide evidences. And before I expose the lies of Robert Spencer, I would like to recommend anyone who's watching now to watch my video, which appears in the link above, in order to understand that the variant readings of the Quran have never been hidden from Muslims at all. Now back to the liar, Robert Spencer. He made a claim that his coming book is going to be the first Quran which have the variant readings marked. Now I guess all of Robert Spencer's followers are aware of a lady called Hatun Tash. Robert Spencer is even aware of Hatun. He always likes to promote her work. And according to these Christian polemicists, it is Hatun Tash who discovered the so-called 37 different Qurans. Remember those 37 different Qurans that Hatun Tash and J. Smith held at Speaker's Corner? The standard narrative has holes. Hatun Tash found 27 different Qurans, then she found 37 different Qurans. Again, I will take you to one of my videos where I responded to Hatun's claim that she found 93,000 differences. And in this video, I showed you some of the content of the Masahif that Hatun Tash was holding at Speaker's Corner. And you can see in these Masahif that the variants are marked in red. All the variants which disagree with Haf's reading are marked in red. So it seems like Robert Spencer shamelessly is trying to throw his friends Hatun Tash and J. Smith under the bus. I know that Hatun Tash herself is a liar, but mate, there is honor even among thieves. You shouldn't be throwing your friends under the bus for some money. You want people to buy your book by lying? Remember that Hatun has already lied about this and claimed that she was the one who discovered these Masahif. You can't come now after 5 years and insult her by claiming that you are presenting now the first Quran which shows the variant readings. What was the flipping Hatun doing all these years? Shame on you, Spencer, shame on you. I don't understand how can you be so shameless. To come after Hatun Tash and Jay Smith have given us headache about how they discovered these Masahif which show the variant readings. You don't seem to have a problem when you are viewed as a liar by your followers. Anyway, back to refutation. I just proved to everyone that Robert Spencer is a liar. He said that this book of his is going to be the first ever Quran which shows the variants marked. And I showed you that there are already Masahif which have the variants marked in different color. Is that everything? No, it's not. There's someone else who wants to refute Robert Spencer's lie that his book is the first ever book to provide the variants marked in different colors. Let's watch.
The book came out a couple of months ago, which is like Bridges translation of the 10th Qur'an of the Noble Quran. This is simply giving you over 4,000 textual variations between the different Arabic Qurans, but the ones which change the meaning of the word. So now, maybe J. Smith failed in Arabic, maybe Shabir Ali failed in Arabic, maybe I failed in Arabic, but what Muslims did it, not fully honest, but they went one more step and they translated to English for people to have access. You've got footnotes after footnotes simply telling you, yeah, that word is different and it does change the meaning of the sentence or of the word of Allah.
When you are refuted by someone like Hatun, that's enough to show your intellectual inferiority. The fact that Hatun did her homework better than you is enough to expose your ignorance. Here Hatun is talking about a book which was written by Sheikh Fadl Sulaiman, Bridges translation of the 10 Qira'at of the Noble Quran. I have this book, and here is a page from the book which shows the variants marked in different color. And there are footnotes that explain the other reading. It's also important to note that if you go to Amazon and check Robert's description of his book, he didn't say anything about this is the first ever Quran which shows the variant readings. He can't say this rubbish in Amazon, right? He can only say this rubbish to his gullible followers who don't mind being lied to. It's okay. You're lying to me, and I know you're lying to me, but I don't care. As long as your work is patronizing Muslims, that's why he lied to you without any shame. So go and give him your money and pretend that he didn't lie to you. And try to pretend that you didn't watch this video. And that's it. We thank the genius Hatun Tash for joining us in exposing the lie of Robert Spencer. And to all of you, thank you so much for watching. Please subscribe to the channel in order to see the coming refutation of Robert Spencer's stupid book, Did Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam exist? That will come in a few weeks, inshallah. Wassalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.